everyone. Welcome again to our new topic in general mathematics. We will talk about rational functions, equations, and inequalities. So basically, our target for today is to distinguish what is a rational function, a rational equation, and a rational inequality. So through these video lesson and activities, we will identify the differences between these three. So first, let us recall polynomial functions. Identify the following whether it is a polynomial function or not. So, balikan lang natin, pag sinabi nating polynomial function, a polynomial function in one variable x is defined by an equation of this form, where the coefficients a sub 0, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub n, it all represents real numbers. Ano po ang ibig sabihin nun? Yung number na nasa tabi ng mga variables, dapat daw ay real numbers. Pagka sinabi po nating real numbers, in Tagalog, totoong numero. Kasi meron talagang hindi totoong numero. Ang palatandaan natin, those numbers that can be seen in a number line, that is what we call real numbers. Okay? And this one, this is the leading coefficient. It should not be equal to 0. Okay? Yan po mismo, hindi siya dapat equal kay 0. Bakit po? Because once we multiplied it with a certain variable, syempre, matik yun, ang sagot ay 0. And letter C, n represents a non-negative integer. So basically, on this notation, in short, yung exponents. Yung exponents natin on each variable should be a non-negative integer, or in short, yung positive integers. So let us try. Let us further examine these examples and non-examples. So as you can notice, on the first one, we have here f of x is equal to 3x squared plus 4x cubed minus x minus 12. Unahin natin yung first condition, yung mga numerical coefficients. Okay? So dapat daw real numbers. 3, 4, at pagka walang numbers sa tabi ng variable, that is 1, automatic 1 po iyon, ha? Lahat po iyan ay real numbers. And then, the next one here is, yung leading coefficient natin, hindi rin naman siya 0. So, okay tayo. At yung mga exponents, pagka wala rin pong exponent na nakalagay, ibig sabihin ay 1 din po. Lahat naman din yan ay positive integers. So, these examples are polynomial function. But take a look at this h of x. Meron tayong square root of 2. Wala naman kasi sa loob ng radical sign yung x squared. So this one is a polynomial function. And square root of 2 is still a real number. So that's okay. Now let us focus. Kailan ba hindi? Kailan yung not polynomial function? So as you can notice here, ang gusto kong i-emphasize dito, yung exponents. Kasi doon karaniwan nagkakaproblema. Okay? So dito sa j of x, meron tayong negative 3 as exponent. So yan yung nagpapabawal kung bakit siya naging hindi polynomial function. Dito naman sa k of x, unang tingin, polynomial function yan kasi positive yung exponent ng x squared. But if we're going to simplify this, it is also equals as 32 minus 7x raised to negative 2. So, kakaroon tayo ng negative na exponent. So, hindi rin po siya pwede. Then the next one, m of x is equal to the square root of 2x raised to the 5th power. Itong term na to, yan ang nagpapabawal na maging polynomial function. Kasi pag sinimplify natin yan, magiging 2x raised to the 5th power raised to 1/2. Always remember that this radical symbol, basta ang index na dito ay 2, automatic yan ay 1/2. Na ang equivalent nito ay 2 raised to 1/2 at saka x raised to 5/2. So, hindi naman siya whole number. Hindi siya positive integer rather. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya talaga polynomial function. So, bakit ko ito ini-emphasize? Kasi kailangan natin ito on the next concept. On the rational expressions. It is a quotient or ratio of two polynomials. So, kanina, nabanggit na natin kung kailan polynomials. So, okay? Ngayon, ang i-emphasize ko naman is yung quotient at saka yung ratio. Or in short, pagka sinabing rational, we are talking about fractions. Okay? Kasi nga, quotient division. So let us take a look at these examples. So the first one, I have here 1 over x squared minus 2x plus 3. So this one, i-identify natin, meron tayong numerator, meron tayong denominator. So yung numerator natin is 1, and this one is a polynomial. And bakit siya naging polynomial, ma'am? Wala naman siyang mga letters na katabi. The one itself, the constant itself, or the number itself, is considered to be a polynomial. Constant siya. Sabi nga, based from my professor, only angels can see. Meron kasi ang mga letters sa tabi. Pero ang mga exponent lang niya ay 0, which is equivalent with 1. So, pagka nakakita kayo ng whole number, polynomial yan. Okay? And the next one, yung denominator, x squared minus 2x plus 3. This one is also a polynomial. Wala naman tayong na-violate. So, ibig sabihin, ito rin ay naka-fraction, naka-ratio, or naka-quotient form. So, this one is a rational expression. Together with this, 2x squared plus 1 over 3, rational expression din siya. E paano ito, ma'am, yung 1 over x squared minus 1 over x plus 3? Ito yung numerator natin. And that's a polynomial. Okay siya. Ito naman ang ating denominator. Kapag sinimplify natin yung buong expression na to, always remember that this denominator should be reciprocated. O yung get its reciprocal. So, magiging 1 times, pag sinabing reciprocal, pagbaligtarin mo lang yung denominator at saka yung numerator. So, magiging x plus 3 over x squared minus 1. Any number or any expression multiplied by 1, except for 0, the answer here is the expression itself. So, magiging sagot dyan, x plus 3 over x squared minus 1. And this one is still a polynomial. Meron polynomial sa x plus 3, polynomial din sa x squared minus 1. So, this one is a rational expression. Okay? I hope that's clear. Now, let us focus, bakit ito hindi rational expressions? On the numerator, we have the pi x squared plus 3 pi. And pi is a constant. May value siya. Di ba 3.1416 nga siya? So, real numbers pa rin siya. And this one is a polynomial. How about on the square root of x plus 1? This one is not a polynomial. Like what I've told to you a while ago, hindi pwedeng nasa loob yung variable ng isang radical sign. Kaya, hindi siya naging rational expressions. Dapat kasi, yung numerator at saka yung denominator, they are both polynomials based on the definition, a quotient of two polynomials. And the next one, we have here 2 raised to x plus 1 over 2x plus 1. Yung numerator natin, this is not a polynomial. Bakit? Kasi yan ay exponential form. Okay, ito po ay exponential form. Ma'am, polynomial naman yung exponent. Nasa exponent kasi yung polynomial natin, so hindi siya pwede. Yan nga ay naka-exponential form. So that's not a polynomial. And the denominator, this one is a polynomial. So it violates our definition. Kaya itong mga to, itong dalawang to, is not a rational expression. Okay, I hope that's clear. Now, let us also recall the math symbols. I hope we are familiar with this. The first symbol is equals or the equal sign. Pagka may slash, that is not equal. Para itong namang Pacman, di ba? Kung saan may pinakamataas na value, yun yung dun siya naka-open wide. So, yan ay greater than. Then the next one is less than. Pagka may linya yan sa baba, ibig sabihin yan equal to. So this one is greater than or equal to, ihigit pa o equal lang siya, o kaya less than or equal to. Then nabanggit ko na rin on the previous video lessons that we have, f of x notes about, it is denoted by a function. It talks about function. And then yung 8 na pahiga, yan naman ay infinity. Magagamit natin yan on the next video lesson. So I want you to be familiar on these math symbols. Bakit kailangan ito? Pag pinagsama natin kanina, yung ibig sabihin ng polynomial functions, ng rational expressions, and these math symbols, we could easily identify the differences between the three. So, using this tabular form, madali nating ma-identify anong pinagkaiba ng tatlong ito. First one, the rational function is a function of the form f of x is equal to p of x over q of x, where p of x and q of x are polynomial functions and q of x is not equal to 0. So basically, ang pinaka-importante dito nating tandaan is yung f of x. Yan ang notation ng functions. Pag nakakita tayo ng f of x, a function na to. Okay? Remember this, p of x over q of x. Yan ang nagsasabi ng rational. At bakit q of x should not be equal to 0? Kasi yung denominator natin, bawal siyang maging 0. Kasi magiging undefined. Okay? So please do remember that. And these are the examples. We have here f of x is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 3 over x plus 2. So, nakita na natin yung f of x, matic function siya. At kung i-consider natin yung numerator and the denominator, they are both polynomials. So, that is a rational function. Almost the same lang siya dito sa pangalawa. Ang pinagkaiba nga lang ang ginamit ay y. So, tandaan din po natin, f of x is equal to y. Can you still remember yung umpisa natin ng video lesson about functions? That we have input for the x and then y for the output. So, ang palatandaan, pagka nakakita ng x at saka ng y sa isang equation or sa isang expression, we are talking about a function. The next one, the rational equation is an equation involving rational expressions. By the term itself, equation. Ang key term natin dyan, symbol ay equal sign. Though may equal sign naman din itong rational function, pero katulad din ng nabanggit ko kanina, ang palatandaan natin, itong mga symbols na f of x, x and y's. Okay? Now, the examples are 2x plus 3 over x plus 2 is equal to 3x. So, ito ay rational expression, ganun din tong 3x at may equal sign sa gitna, kaya iyan ay rational equation. Ganun din yung x over 2 is equal to 7. Then the last one, the rational inequality is an inequality involving rational expressions. Sa English, balikan natin yung prefix na in, ibig sabihin not. So pagka sinabing inequality, we are pertaining to expressions that are not equal. We are using the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So pag nakakita na tayo ng ganyan sa ating given, automatic, that is a rational inequality. Okay, so I hope that all of these things that I've said are helpful for you to distinguish which is a rational function, rational equation, and a rational inequality. And may I add, take note of this on a rational equation, only one variable. Okay, only one variable is being used on this type of rational. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Now let us try classify the following expressions whether it is a rational function, equation, or inequality. Let's try this first one. X squared plus 4x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 1 over x. As you can notice, we have here the inequality symbol. So which means this one is a rational inequality. Okay, so for this part, so para hindi kayo malito, ang ginamit kong symbol for inequality is Ri, for the function is Rf, and for the equation is Re. So please be guided. On the next example, I have here x squared minus 1 is less than or equal to 3 over x. So meron na naman tayong inequality symbol. So this one is a rational inequality. Third one, x over x plus 1 is equal to 12 plus y. May equal sign tayo. So ibig sabihin, hindi na siya rational inequality. But take note of the variables being used. We have x and we have y. So it only means we will have an input and we will have an output. So it only means that this one is a rational function. Next one, x squared over 2 plus x is equal to 2 over x. What do you think? Very good. This one is a rational equation. We only used one variable, which is x, and we have an equal sign. Next one. 2x squared plus 8 is equal to 1 over x plus 1. Same reason a while ago. So this one is a rational equation. Next one. 9x minus y is equal to 10 over x. What do you think? Very good. We have here x and we have here y. So this one is a rational function. F of x is equal to x over x minus 1. Obviously, we have f of x. What do you think? Very good. This one is a rational function. 4 over 3 plus x is less than 1 over x. Less than, meaning, very good. That is a rational inequality. And the last one, 1 over 3x squared minus 7 is equal to 1 over x. Very good. That is a rational equation. So very good. I hope these examples are very clear to everyone. So this is the summary of what I've asked you a while ago on the classification. Take note of this. So always remember that once you say rational function, that is of the form f of x is equal to p of x over q of x, and the denominator should not be equal to 0. We are using x and y's. And for the rational equation, we are using equal sign. And we are also using one variable. And then for the rational inequality, of course, inequality, we are using the less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to are the inequality symbols. Math may be difficult for most of us, but do not give up. Let us continue to practice and persevere. Mas isip ng mabuti, mas tanong pag hindi maunawaan, mas usap tayo. Maraming salamat po.